Excuse me, sir, do you have any Grey Poupon?
Oh, hello friends. You've just caught me on the way back from the store where I bought my first ever jar of Grey Poupon. I don't even like mustard, but I feel like I had to buy it because no Rolls-Royce is complete without some Grey Poupon in the glove box. Maybe I'll try it, but probably not. Anyway, if only a jar of mustard was the only thing to make my 2005 Rolls-Royce Phantom complete, a car that I bought just a few days ago in Chicago for $80,000. That was very, very broken. Yes, it's going to be quite the journey and probably cost me the equivalent of 3,000 jars of Grey Poupon to fix everything. Maybe. I hope not. And if you want a comprehensive list of everything that's broken on my Rolls-Royce, along with my other thoughts, link below is my article on autotrader.com/oversteer, where I write all of it down among some other things. Now, the good news is my 2005 Phantom made the 700-mile trek home from Chicago, where I bought the car, to Kansas without a single issue. And even more impressive is my 6.75-liter V12 pulling this almost 19 feet of gigantic luxury car along, averaged, coincidentally, almost 19 miles per gallon. Who would have thought? Anywho, this is the last time you'll ever hear me mention anything that's economical about this Rolls-Royce, because it does have a lot of issues, and I'm slowly discovering how expensive it's going to be to fix these issues. Now, don't feel too bad for me, because I knew exactly what I was getting into going in. I knew, everybody told me, Rolls-Royce Phantoms especially have ridiculous maintenance costs. And I actually went and looked at the car and knew of all of the issues, found them all for myself, and bought the car anyway, because I'm out of my mind. It's as if my brain throws just as many error codes as this Rolls-Royce's engine computer. Let's be honest. So, let's dive in now to all of the issues, and the first one that I noticed the first time I ever sat in this car was the error message for the air ride suspension. But I need a code reader to see what the issue actually is. Is it one code, one little thing? Is it one big thing? Is it a pump? Is it a sensor? I'm hoping it's something minor, and I'm hoping the Car Wizard has the ability to scan it and see what's going on. We also have a message for power window initialization, which I'm guessing it has something to do with the window regulators making this really, really bad noise. Unfortunately, it's got the same issue on the passenger side, only it's a little worse. I feel like these windows could totally fail at any moment. Now, air ride suspension issues are very common with BMW products along with these window regulators, but BMW regulators aren't this expensive. They're really expensive. Sometimes they're $600-700, but in a Rolls-Royce, that same part is $1,300. Yeah, you heard me right. $1,300, not for the two of them, per window. And I can't find them used, and there's no aftermarket suppliers for it. That is dealer only. And that's not me being flatulent. I just need to stop. There's a stop sign up here. But wait, there's more. Another BMW sort of common problem with the iDrive system that's hidden behind this analog clock that can get pretty glitchy. The screen flickers and goes nuts, but you drive the car for a few minutes and it settles down and it acts normal. So I'm probably going to put that one off or not even worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. In my last video, I also praised the Phantom for having real feeling buttons, and any ones that were cheap plastic, they kind of hid behind panels. And one really nice button display is up here for the sunroof, but it seems like the buttons have kind of detached. They don't open or close the sunroof, and they have a lot of play in them. The only one that's still held together is the close. Yeah, I know, I bought this. I spent $80,000 on it. But it could be much worse, and it actually is worse. That's the only things that I can tell you while I'm sitting inside of the car driving it. There are a lot more problems on the outside of the car that I'm going to have to show you in my driveway. But wait, there's more. This one's a steamer. A steaming pile of such style, such presence, such elegance and class. It's beautiful. Now let's continue on my tour de fail with my Phantom, and I'm gonna go nose to tail on this thing, starting with the hood. This is actually a wrap. Now, it's made to look like the newer Phantoms and Ghosts with the brushed metal hood, and it looks beautiful, but this is the one thing that I got a little peeved at with the salesman when he said it was well done, because, well, I guess technically it was well done, but unfortunately the trim piece had fallen off on this side, and it looks like somebody crazy glued it back together, because now there's glue all down the side. Yucky yellow stuff. It makes this thing look like a total hoopty, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to take this off and fix it properly without ruining the wrap. So I need to make a decision if that happens, whether or not I redo it or I just take it off and leave this car stock. They also wrapped the grille to match. It should be solid chrome, but now it's got this nice brushed metal look to it. The other side is also messed up. It has corrosion on it. It seems to be holding on just fine, but there's parts of the finish where it's completely come off. Now, I think I can fix this with just a generic chrome wrap, because it's really expensive to replace these chrome pieces, I'm sure, but I don't know what to do with this whole treatment. Not urgent, but hoopty. Moving on to the wheels, and if you look at the wheels, they're 21 inches in diameter. They're giant, and the Rolls-Royce logo is always upright. It has a little spinner in there where it doesn't spin. It's super cool, but I'm missing a lot of the chrome pieces in all four wheels, and if you look, it's like the glue's melted and the black tars just kind of come out. And if you look at these tires, they have a weird size. It's 265 790 R540A. It doesn't make any sense, and that's because this was Michelin's new experimental run-flat tire called Pax, and it's a really, really exclusive tire. It was not only on the Rolls-Royce Phantom, but also the Bugatti Veyron and the Honda Odyssey Touring, the minivan in the mid-2000s, yes. Those three cars got offered this tire system from the factory. Turned out to be a giant disaster because the tires are super expensive, and it takes a special machine that nobody wanted to buy to mount the tires, so Michelin just gave up, and as far as I can tell, they quit making them. So I cannot get this tire anymore, and if I want to use this rim, then I'm going to have to convert it by removing the run-flat system somehow and then mounting normal tires. Now that's going to cost some money, and then if I get a flat, I'm just screwed unless I put a spare in the trunk. But I'm thinking that I'm going to have to upgrade to newer Rolls-Royce wheels, as I don't think I'll be able to find these chrome slits anywhere that's reasonable. And the cheapest modern Rolls-Royce wheel that I can find is $4,000. $4,000. Yes. Moving on from there, the one thing that everybody pointed out is my lack of umbrellas. Yes, in the back door there should be an umbrella that I push a button and it pops out to where I can save my dictator from getting wet, and they are missing on both sides. Now I can find these, unlike the tires, but they are $900 for the pair. $900. Maybe I should have requested he throw in some umbrellas when I sealed the deal with the purchase, but I was too dumb to think of that. And finally, my back glass back here is going all hoopty on me. It's starting to delaminate, and it looks really bad. And I don't even want to know how much a rear glass is on this Phantom. I'm thinking that I can just kind of do a tint in this part to where it's not very noticeable. And really the only damage on the entire car is in the back. There's a little scratch on the back bumper, but that's a minor thing. So that's all the cosmetic issues with the car. The mirror's kind of delaminating a little bit, kind of like the window. But what I'm really curious about are any issues underneath with leaks, and also what that code is for the suspension. So for that, we're going to have to drive up to the Wizards. And I should probably change into some more appropriate clothing, even though I match Barney perfectly at Ascot. It's really hot. It's really warm. Whew. Me so on fire. Me so on fire, feeling hot, hot, hot. Wizard, I see you've got your rolls out.
Yeah.
It was in your barn at home. You're gonna start working on it again?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, would you like a tour?
Sure.
Yes, hop in the driver's seat.
So quiet.
Yes, it is.
Oh, I love the temperature gauges.
Yes, the old school knobs
Yeah, just like mine, my old one.
and these BMW chimes. And there's a BMW error message up there. You see it?
Yeah, I heard the chime.
What does it say?
Level control fault.
Yep, you're gonna make some money.
I want to buy one of these, so I need to.
Push that button there.
This one.
Yes.
Oh,
You like it?
that's beautiful.
And then in here, open up my cabinet.
This one?
Nope, that one. And then this button here makes, watch
The
this.
spirit of ecstasy.
Yes, it folds in.
Oh, it's gone.
So there are some problems. You're going to be making some money on this thing. There's
Good.
that height, whatever, suspension fault. I've got both window regulators acting up.
Okay.
Are you lost in the...
I'm lost. I'm not even listening to you.
Oh yeah, and then look, that reminds me, the buttons up here have kind of come detached for the sunroof controls.
Oh, I see, yeah. Well, that can be fixed.
You think? You have a scanner that can read error codes on this thing?
I do.
Oh boy. Moment of truth. And it's connected to the car.
Automatic selection.
Right, okay, let's get to the suspension first.
Read your VIN number.
It did? Okay, so it is working. You just went through and scanned the whole shebang on that little scanner of yours.
Yep, scanned all the modules.
Okay, what else? Oh, there's some fails here. Fault.
Ride height control.
Yeah.
One code, accumulator pressure remains constant when accumulator filling is requested. A what in the what?
All right.
CD changer.
My CD changer.
Load mechanism load CD.
Check my mechanism. It gets that detailed.
Yeah.
Wow. This is the song that doesn't end.
Door module passenger door.
Yeah, the window doesn't work.
Window position invalid.
Yeah, you think?
Power window characteristic curve.
Yeah, it's quite messed up. Yeah, not too bad, other than we need to Google the mysterious accumulator issue with the suspension. Sounds expensive, but next is getting this big old guy on the lift and seeing if there are any other mysteries. And hopefully it doesn't break your lift. It's 5,500 pounds because it's all aluminum, so it's not that heavy.
Well,
But
the lifts are 7,500.
7,500? Okay,
Yep.
we're good. All right, I will pull it up.
Sounds good to me.
It's going to be a flying spur now. Well, that's a Bentley. It'll be a flying Phantom, a ghost.
Flying ghost. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right. Now it's a Rolls-Royce Cullinan.
Right there it is.
That's about the height. Yeah. Okay.
There goes nothing.
Here we go. See anything?
There's some little oily
Oh.
residue there.
Oh. So should we take this cover off and investigate oil leaks? Ah. Freedom. Not a lot of oil,
No.
but some.
Power steering.
A power steering pump, or is that just the
I think
line?
it's just the line's leaking. The pump's not leaking really. Just the line. Probably an O-ring in there, or unless it's a flared fitting.
But an easy fix.
Yeah, that'll be easy.
So this is my introduction to Rolls-Royce ownership, and it looks like it's going to cost me $10,000 or so. Hopefully less. Hopefully I'm going to find some shortcuts. Wizard and I will work together to fix this thing a lot cheaper than that. And yeah, still love the car. I'm going to go home and cry a little bit, but thank you for watching. Hell, Take 3. Nailed it. No, I've never had Grey Poupon before. It's the first. I don't get a shard of glass in it. Oh. You know, not bad.